All right, what up, y'all? So, I'm pretty bearish. I'm pretty bearish. We're in this 1 hour gap. We've already swept out these 1 hour highs. Unfortunately, don't have an SMT, but the only other way that I would want to move up is if we sweep out these Asia highs. But still, I'm fine if we don't need to do that. I'd like it though. I'd like for a price to essentially just right at market open, come up, sweep these Asia highs, and then we can find an entry down into these all these other areas of lower liquidity. And that's pretty much as simple as it gets, honestly. That's all I'm looking for. So hopefully I'll be able to find that entry. And these are the three draws for the day: hourly lows, London lows. That's it. I'd probably, most likely, I'll just target these two, but this is the overall draw on liquidity, bearish overall. So, yeah. Hopefully this 5-minute break structure to the downside. Fire. That also gives us, no, it doesn't. Any fair value gap that this comes into, I think I'll again, like I said earlier, if ideally we come up, sweep out these Asia highs, but that doesn't need to happen. And we could potentially form an SMT off that too. So, all right, ES is much lower than NQ, which I like a lot. Especially for the fact that if we sweep these Asia highs, there's no fucking way ES is going to come up and grab those, so we'll be able to create an SMT off that with NQ in favor. At the same time, I don't like how uncorrelated they are, but alright, there's Asia highs, so heavily looking for shorts now. I want to get down back into this gap. I don't want to disrespect this hourly gap. Just got a new 5-minute candle. Super strong 5-minute candle though. That's kind of concerning. Really not much on the 1 minute either besides this fair value gap, which obviously is insanely fucking low to take shorts off of. So hopefully we can get something else. Yeah, we also do have that SMT. At the moment, we did get back into that gap, so that's clutch. I did not want to inverse that on the 1 hour. It'd be ideal if this candle would be able to not push up too much, and we can create a fair value gap right here to use to retrace back into, possibly after breaking structure the downside on the 1 minute right here. That'd be ideal. Stops would be above that candle since it formed that fair value gap. So it looks like we're gonna get that break of structure. Now all I would want is just retrace into that fair value gap. That is literally it. Because nothing has been inversed yet, so like if we had inversed fair value gap, I could have entered off that from that candle closure, but since that candle closure is only breaking structure to the downside, I definitely want to retrace. I am a little concerned with PMI being in 8 minutes or 7 minutes, but hopefully we'll be able to go break even quickly. I'm only using 2 micros, so. Alright.
Order filled.
Not the best fill, but only 2 micros. I want to go break even at these lows. I don't know, it's actually kind of far. I'm going to go break even at the body of that candle. If we even get there. Again, I have 2 take profits on this. Essentially 3. Get a new 5-minute candle in 18 seconds as well. And this 5-minute candle closure will solidify the S&T. So, and ES is much further down than NQ. We don't have any bullish S&Ts. So, there's really no reason for us to push up here at all. Alright, almost break even. I'm going to trail my stops to above the fair value gap. Almost went break even, but that's enough to trail, taking out those internal lows. Did it even hit it? Yeah, it did. Again, and I wanted to go break even so quick. Like, I would have had it down here at the actual lows, but I took it at the body instead. Because that news. Like, I want to protect this position since we have news in 4 minutes. If I was in more contracts, I would take contracts off at these first lows. But like I've told y'all before, I'm not one to really take partials. I'd rather just hold my position. But yeah, we're definitely break even now. Especially with these lows almost getting taken out. So we're going to get news the same time this 5-minute closes. I want to get as far away from this break even though as possible before that news comes out. But this news at 7 came out bearish, so hopefully this can come out bearish as well and push us. I mean, this 15-minute candle is insane. Again, we have that S&T swept out those Asia highs. I'm really confident in this trade. I just don't like how close we are to break even this close to news coming out. I want to get a little further away from that. That would have been break even regardless, taking out these actual lows on that wick. Has ES taken out lows yet? No. I mean, so we're still like, we still should push down. ES is yet to take out lows. ES is getting close to these lows, but still insanely confident on this trade though. Regardless if this gets stopped at break even or not, I still think that this draw is going to get hit. This is now an inverse also. Looks like we could get stopped out here. That would kind of suck. But there is more news at 9. Oh, that's the, okay, so that's the ISM PMI at 9. So that's going to give more volatility. I don't even know if we're going to be in the trade at that time. Might get stopped out here, break even.
Order filled.
Yep. Alrighty. I still think we're going to take out. I'm still very confident on these draws. Very, very confident. Came back into that same fair value gap. Alright, we're going to form a fair value gap here. If this gets inversed, I'm re-entering. because this reaction is insane. And again, I'm still super confident. Or honestly, at this point, I won't take a trade until 9 o'clock, until PMI comes out. Yesterday, you said PSA. They changed the algorithm. Low-key, I could believe it. But again, like I was saying, I don't know. I mean, we're still kind of high up. I still think it's going to go down. I just hope it doesn't, news come out and it fucking straight rips down and or dumps down. Again, there were these other 15-minute highs. I would not want to get up that far, but we did just sweep out these internal. And ES is still nowhere to be fucking seen. Oh, these 15-minute highs were just swept. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything else, so. I don't know if y'all were able to catch anything because price really didn't do shit. This could move down from here, but at this point, I don't know. I don't know if I'd even consider getting in. I mean, depending on how strong this close is, inside this fair value gap, it looks like it's just going to respect it. Yeah. But yeah, I already took one trade, so I was already not even really considering taking another one. But hopefully y'all were able to catch something. But appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And in case you didn't come from my TikTok or Instagram, I'm going to have both of those linked in the description for y'all. Go check me out there because I post way more frequently on those. But appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all were able to avoid a loss or catch a dub. And I will see y'all later. All right, I actually lied, y'all. This did end up inversing this 1 minute and currently respecting this fair value gap. Holy fuck, but looks like it's gonna get magnetized to my fucking stop loss possibly. Again, I'm still insanely fucking bearish on the day. Like there's to me still no reason to push down or to push up. My apologies. All news has already came out, so don't have to worry about that. So we'll see. I mean, like, I just, if the conditions weren't the way that they are, like, I wouldn't have taken this trade, but we've already swept out Asia. We've already swept out the 15-minute highs above Asia highs. 5 minutes bearish. Like, ES is much lower than NQ. In my personal opinion, both of these trades were insanely fucking solid. There's no reason I believe price should be moving up. Edging stop loss.
Order filled.
Nice. Alrighty. Well, there's a second fucking trade. There's no reason not to take that fucking trade, honestly. But yeah, alrighty. That's definitely gonna call it there. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I will see y'all later.